Welcome to Stereo 3D Productions and this virtual reality Let's Play of Canada. That's right, here I am in this simulation, this software simulation, very accurate, of Canada. And I'm here, just like a typical Canadian, in the middle of the woods by a campfire. This is an activity that your typical Canadian citizen will spend about 90% of their time doing. This is one of the most predominant activities, mostly because while we live in the middle of the woods, we have no modern facilities, and we're a very small population. Also, we have cannibals. So, as you saw in the last episode of this Let's Play, which was done like fucking eons ago, we have a problem with cannibals in Canada everywhere, and this simulation accurately depicts it. In fact, speaking of the devil, I'm honestly not ready to deal with this right now. I have not played this simulation of Canada in months. And I can't be fucked right now. I can see that there's cannibals coming. Hopefully they're not going to destroy my shit. And they're going to check out and realize that I'm not home, but I do have a fire going. And they're going to leave me alone. This is also a great way to mark your territory in Canada. Just flip off the offenders, the people trying to come for your land. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this. This is what I think of your intrusion right now, guys. Alright, I gotta remember that in this game, the Canadian simulation is unbelievably realistic. You have to eat, you have to drink, you can get cold, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's Canada, right? And you obviously have health. So right now, what I'm trying to do is stay out of trouble and try to wrap my head back around this enormous piece of simulation software. So I'm going to go back on the other side. Now, this is the first time I played this with the Valve Index. I actually selected the forest when I wanted to do my Cosmos first impressions. It didn't work with that headset, but there's one thing I know full well, is that the Valve Index is directly supported by the forest, the simulation of Canada. As you can see, something that surprises me is they not only supported Valve Index inputs, but they also even worked on the finger tracking. It's not perfect. Like, sometimes I'm actually flipping off while I'm not really flipping off. But this is really cool to see that a game was able to rapidly implement such extensive support for the technology. Now, I do have a problem. The player keeps putting away the axe for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm going to have to figure that out. But for now, I'm just trying to get my bearings. It looks like the Canadian cannibals are gone. Hey. There used to be a big blast radius. Okay, let's see. If I flick the down button, nope. There's definitely a bug with this game. This is going to be, again, wow. This is going to be a bothersome bug, because sometimes you kind of need your axe. There it went again. So I don't know what causes it, but that's really annoying. It was quite annoying, game. I'm going to have to be very, very careful with that because, yeah, when your weapon is taken away mid-play, we kind of have a problem. Use. There we go. Oh, really? That was all? This is all you gave me? Oh, shit. Oh, these fucking Canadian cannibals are really... I mean, they did a pretty good job at emulating them with this software simulation. I'm really, really impressed. But at the same time, could I please just be able to build my home? That's all I want to be able to do here. Okay, let's actually get to business. Whoa, tracking. Tracking fault. Oh, tracking fault. Even with external tracking, you're gonna get some tracking faults. Those are rare, by the way. I've used this headset for I haven't had time in the last 2 weeks. This thing arrived over a week ago. I still haven't had time to really give it a fair shot. I'm really getting started just now. Just started getting acquainted with the controllers. And I gotta say, I don't lose tracking often. When I do, it's really fucking weird. When I say that, I mean, I don't know why it loses tracking when it does. And sometimes when I think it should lose tracking, it doesn't. Everything works fine. Okay, so I have to be super careful here because I just saw the cannibals. But at the same time, I do have to do what I gotta do. Come on. There we go. And it's gonna fall down in the direction I want it to. So it took me a while to understand that the grip button on this kit is actually done by the finger tracking sensitivity. So I just gotta squeeze gently and I'm gonna get some haptic feedback telling me that I hit the grip button. That's how it works, because these controllers do not have grip buttons. So very different type of operation here. It took me a moment to realize what was going on. But I'm getting the hang of it. Just the forest itself, I think this is mostly an issue with this game, has some weird things where that was not commanded at all. I mean, the log just went on its own. I'm not sure what's going on. I often put away the axe, which I have a feeling might be a grip button issue. So, and I can't find, for the life of me, I cannot find a button that actually would bring back my axe quickly. So, some issues with that. Really weird. Let's see if I got any room left here. Oh, I do. I fucking do. Okay. I'm gonna try to grab as much wood as I can. So, here's another weird thing with this simulation of Canada is I could swear I had started building a wall around this side of the lake, because I got two waterfronts, right? I got the place where there's the house, and I got this side right now. I could absolutely swear the last time I was building a wall, but I think I did it on stream. I'm not sure, and I may have actually not saved. I don't know. Something weird's going on because I'm not seeing some of the progress I have done. Let's grab the two furthest logs. I'm trying to move quickly back downhill because I do know that the cannibals are more likely to show up all the way up there. So usually I lose my log right around here. This time I did not. Okay. So I do believe, just take a look around myself to make sure that there's no adversity. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I most definitely did not want to grab it. Okay. Here we go, hauling some logs over. I just want to make sure that I don't run into cannibals, especially when I'm cutting a tree. I mean, I am looking around and everything, but I'm trying to focus on cutting the actual fucking tree, so try to come back downhill as quickly as possible to avoid any mishaps. Okay, hopefully I don't drop these in the water. Very important that I make it to the other end. At this point, doesn't matter if I drop them or not. Fine. I'll deal with the issue. I don't recall having the automatic drop issue with the other kits, so I'm thinking it may be an index-related issue. There, that's actually kind of cool. The axe came back after I... Oh, that's actually a sign that there is definitely a bug with the equipping. When it comes to pixel density, this is where I'm a little disappointed, but not really. I expected this. The field of view in this fucking headset. I mean, I'm getting a really nice broad view of Canada right now. Let me put it that way. Because the field of view in this headset feels like maybe 25% more than the Cosmos. This is actually substantial. Shit. Are you fucking serious? Go away. Go. Get out of here. I'm establishing my dominance here. Does anyone want to actually fuck with this? Oh, now I just saw a software freak out. I actually just saw the game freak out. Yeah, that's going to be another problem that I'll probably have to deal with often. The game itself runs okay, but sometimes it just has a freak out. Like for a brief moment. So yeah, put aside these annoyances, this is looking really good in here, but the thing is the pixel density, as I was gonna say, is not as strong as the Cosmos, so this is really obvious by now. Each kit has its pros and cons. The Rift S is affordable, the Quest is a standalone, the Cosmos has this crazy pixel density. The Index is an impressive piece of machinery. I mean, so far, even just with the short time I spent with it, this is clearly the best kit on the market. Despite the fact I'm less impressed with the pixel density. I mean, I feel like I'm spoiled now since I've seen the Cosmos. But we're talking a 5% difference here. I'm not really, like, it's not a nitpick, but at the same time, it's not like this major issue that makes me go, ew. It's just, I've been spoiled by the Cosmos. I'll tell you honestly, it's a marvel to behold such pixel density. And to lose it is something I notice and wish I didn't have to lose. Movement block. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, follow the correct direction. Good tree. Good tree. You even avoided the rock. How nice of you. Right. I only got 4 logs out of. Fuck off. Seriously, fuck off. Alright. So yeah, well, the trade-off to the slightly reduced pixel density is this field of view. It's for real. Believe it or not, I've been playing with tight FOV headsets for long enough now, like the Vive Pro and the Cosmos. And in this headset, the first few minutes in this game, I did a short test just to see how the game ran and everything, and make sure I didn't start a recording for nothing. And during that short test, I started feeling woozy because of this field of view. I have not played, like, a sustained amount of time. Last time I played was the fucking Rift. I think it was Fallout, like, in terms of high field of view headsets. I mean, racing doesn't count. Racing I'm fully immune to on any headset. But it took me a minute to adjust. I haven't felt that in so long. I think, like, I need to compare it. I need to plug the Rift back in sometime just to compare field of views visually. I mean, I know I can compare with numbers and specs and shit, but it always comes down to what you see yourself. So I should think of plugging in the Oculus Rift just to do some comparisons, because I think this field of view is greater, although I could be wrong. I'm not entirely certain of that fact. I would love to verify it. Okay, we're good. We're still good. We're all still fucking good. We got our traps set down there, so I don't really have to worry too badly about eating. Right now, all I gotta worry about is getting some fucking wood. That's really my main job right now, especially that it's day. Again, with the axe equip bug. So I have to be careful because like I said, this is a simulation of Canada, and they did a really good job because the Parliament of Canada is right over that rock face over there. I do believe I visited an area like that in the last part of the Let's Play or during the stream. I'm not sure which. I do believe it was both during a stream and a recording. I forget, it's been so long. Okay, so at this point this thing is full, good to know. I'm gonna have some logs here to grab. Very nice. But yeah, I could later actually take a risk and go visit the Parliament, which, by the way, we're in deep shit here in Canada. During the election, you know, when they changed the government, like all the officials go in and out, you know, the representatives that have been elected and the ones that are headed out. Those, like, you know, they closed Parliament for a day in order to just, you know, get everything switched up, and cannibals took it over. So we have a problem where basically now cannibals have taken over the Parliament of Canada. So I may at some point be asked in this software simulation to rebuild the Parliament of Canada with more modern technology, because I know they're using Native American technology right now, such as teepees, tents, or a bit behind on those times. I mean, I know that in Canada we don't have access to modern facilities, but we most definitely can build log houses at least, you know, so we could at least modernize a little bit at this point, and you know, teepees and tents, yeah, all we would need is for a sworn enemy to come and burn our parliament down with sticks. They wouldn't even need to bring a lighter. You'd probably just rub sticks together until they catch fire and throw them at our parliament. And that would be the end of our government. So you just have to be careful, I think. I mean, logs are still flammable and everything, but I think it'd just be a bit safer for our country, our national defense, basically. Yeah. So far, though, I mean, this is what's weird to me, this dropping shit. When I'm supposed to be correctly hitting the grip trigger, which, again, it doesn't exist. There's no grip trigger on this controller. There's a sensor, and the sensitivity of the squeeze will detect a press on a virtual grip button. So, when I mean to hit it, it never misses. It's only sometimes it seems to actuate on its own, and there's haptic feedback on the controller when you do hit this virtual grip trigger, and strangely, I do not feel the haptic feedback when the bug occurs where I drop something uncommanded. I do not. It's not like it registers an accidental grip press. That's what I'm finding quite weird. So, little things I discover here and there as I go. Very important. I thought the forest, since I discovered that it actually supports the index, I thought the forest would be a really good pick to give a new headset a test. I mean, in a sense, there's less than Fallout in terms of, like, going far, going large distances and shooting guns and shit. But at the same time, there's more than Fallout in a sense that you will immerse here to the point... Whoa. What's the blue bar again? Low energy. Okay. So in a sense that this has more depth in its gameplay because crafting and all the survival elements are actually required. Actually, how do I do this? Oh, I just go up to it with the lighter. Okay. I remember there's a way you could do this quickly by basically... You would hold the grip trigger above the fire rather than do that. Okay, I don't have a rabbit. Oh, shit. We're screwed. What do I have for lunch? Hopefully These guys. Yeah. Oh, nice. Take. Perfect. Actually, the game figured out that I wanted to be taking the birds. Whip. Nice. Lovely. Okay, that's going to help. It's not going to resolve my problem completely, but it will definitely help. This is something I'm wondering here. This being a Canadian simulation, I'm hoping the trees do regrow. So, oh shit, man. I'm gonna wait until this food is ready. I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna go up the mountain to drink some water. So the pond is here. If I'm not mistaken, I'll go up to this shit. I forget how to drink here. There used to be a prompt. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh yeah, this'll actually complain. Oh yeah, that's just, yeah, that's me complaining that I'm sick because of this water. Which, screw it, I don't mind. It's not really a big deal. All you gotta do is make sure you eat as well. No! Give me that back, I was just about to use it. So I'm gonna send this fucker falling down the hill. And then I'm going to send the other fucker falling down the hill. And I should have a lot to collect. Come on. Yes, going in the correct direction. So typically these things, if I stand behind the tree, it's going to go where I want. In front of me. I wonder if they do register a difference between a soft hit and a hard hit. Like if you swing harder, if it actually detects that. Okay, I'm going to bring my log thingy here. I'll actually put some shit in the fire so I can keep some light, because it does get dark to the point where you think it's actually possible that you lose sight of your home. So, we'll actually start with this. Hey, left here. I may have to look at that issue, that dropping issue. It might have to do with a sort of bounce. When I press the grip, it might be registering a second press at the same time. Something like that. Okay, wow. Well, we're off to a pretty good start. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to save my game this time, because I was really shocked to find out that I swear I saved where I was basically building a wall from there all the way down to here. And I think if it doesn't take me too long to finish that end, I may actually start doing that. But right now I know that nightfall is about to come, and it will get a little more difficult to work. So I'm gonna start thinking of maybe I'll wait till I'll wait a little bit into the game's night, and then I will actually go into sleep. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't need to eat yet, so I will just keep that meat, or maybe, no, let's actually cook it right away so I don't lose it. I do think that's how you end up losing your delicious Canadian campfire cooked lizard, which, by the way, is what I had for supper tonight, for real. So, like, to give you an idea of how realistic this simulation is, and this is totally, entirely the most accurate depiction of Canada I have ever seen in video gaming, let alone in virtual reality. I mean, this is quite impressive. So let me see if I can wander off here a little bit. Start picking up some logs without getting killed. Though what scares me is that some cannibals could fucking sneak up on me without light. If they're not carrying light on them, they will make me have 4 fucking heart attacks. I know I play Alien Isolation a lot and I'm used to VR horror, but there are things you just can't ever really be mentally prepared for. And right now, holy shit, would I fucking shit my pants if a cannibal came out of nowhere without any light. I'm looking out for the ones with the fire and shit, which are really easy to spot. It's pretty much the same thing in real life here. Like when they come at you with fire, at least you can tell in advance, you know, you can prepare. When they show up without their fucking fire, it is quite a terrifying sight. Oh, let's check how I am in oh, we're good. I think I can... It wanted to let me add leaves. But right now it absolutely wants me to... There we go. There's a sweet spot I need to find where I can actually add leaves. Because there's some food to eat in there. Yes, we have a rabbit. Nice. Lovely. I'm gonna let him sit there for a while. So I can harvest them when my character will actually be hungry, which... Oh, actually, let's go ahead and use this. Okay. Take. Aha. Drop. Use. There we go. Absolutely lovely. Where is it? Where'd y'all... Oh, shit, wait. I skipped a step here. Here we go. And voila, perfect. I'm cooking me some meat. I should rebuild this fucker. There we go. We are set. So I know that I'm not progressing from my gameplay the last episode, and that's mostly just because I haven't played this fucking thing in multiple months. I should get back into it. I'll tell you one thing that I'm really surprised about. This performance is the best I've ever seen. I'm only running the headset at 90 hertz right now, mostly because I'm gonna experiment with 120 and higher. I know people have told me it would be awesome, but don't forget that while I have a YouTube channel for which I want to produce content, and therefore I record the gameplay, and that demands performance. Now, I have found ways to optimize the shit out of this. I even use the Intel HD GPU solely to encode the video as it records, which makes everything run a lot faster. But the problem here, a big fucking problem, is that it still taxes performance somewhat. So I can get really good game performance. The first thing that'll start shitting itself is the recording. So you would end up, like, I already drop an important amount of frames when I record. I'm trying to work on that every single time I make a video, try to improve the technique, but I do drop frames. If I were to raise to 120, I'm going to experiment with this. I don't know yet for sure if that's a fact, but I do believe I'll drop even more frames. So I have to be careful with that. I mean, I was super sampling before. I actually ran this at 110% super sampling, and I realized that that alone was a bad idea because it was causing my recording to drop a few more frames. So I'm trying to do this correctly. So if I want to play solo without recording, 120 is probably awesome. But for purposes of... Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, fuck. That's a lot. Fuck. And there it goes again. And there it goes again. And there it goes again. Man, this is a fucking problem. one behind me. Holy shit, I am fucking surrounded. Holy fuck. Finally, one died. I might get away with this, but it's gonna be close. Holy shit. I can hear my guy's heartbeat. Gotta make sure the water is behind me. Wow. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. I like these AI. It's kind of weird that they do this, but at the same time, that's probably what it would go like. I mean, cannibals will do that. They'll hesitate a lot. Yes! Another down. Where is he? Holy shit. You gotta die. You gotta die. Oh my god. Am I dead? Fuck! I died. Shit! Fuck, I was almost through it. Aw, man! Ah, fucking hell! Oh, now I know what they're gonna do. Oh, shit, dude. They're gonna send me... So what do I have to do here? I remember that this is kind of weird. I have to cut myself down, which I forget, like, how to do. There we go. Alright. So they've sent me to a Canadian military base. This is a Canadian military base that has been taken over by cannibals, basically. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here goes absolutely nothing. What is that? Can I pick it up? I can. I don't know what I just picked up. Oh, shit. Fucking hell. Oh, I do see a marker for my home. So, I'm not that far from home. I gotta go through all this again. Wow. I gotta go through this, and I remember this wasn't particularly easy. There goes the axe again. Man, this is gonna be the death of me in this game. Again. Oh no, okay, that's the lighter. Okay, so moving the lighter makes the light behave very realistically. But I'm going to try to maybe sneak past adversity rather than get fucked by it. You know, a lot of people say that the black levels are high on these displays, these RGB displays, because these displays are similar to the Cosmoses. They're not the same. They're similar. And... oh, I can hear cannibals. It still feels fucking dark here. When it gets dark, it feels dark. Oh, shit me, man. Really? Already? Come here. Come here, I'm not going back for you. Oh, shit. What? God damn it. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be fucking difficult. Oh my god. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Okay, first off, I'll save here. Why not? And then I will try to sleep, but how the fuck oh, rest. There we go. Aha! Yes! That is how it works. So I have yet to see the game punish me for sleeping. By that I mean I've yet to see my shit get raided while I sleep, which is why I'm not aware if... oh shit. I'm not aware if that's a thing with this game. When you sleep, does it actually freeze everything until you're awake again? There we go. Use. Let me eat. There we go. That helped only a little bit. Well, actually, it helped a lot. Because I was clearly kind of starving. I'm seeing a light flicker there, but that looks like just a shadow issue. Okay. Up the hill. To the pond. Drink. Drink that shitty water. Shut up. That's okay. Fuck. I can see the Parliament from here. You can see one of the Parliament buildings straight from here. This is up that fucking cliff, like straight up in front of me. So I have to be careful. Like I said earlier, it's been taken over by fucking cannibals. Because we don't build strong buildings either. I mean, it's not too hard for them to actually come and fuck us up. Teepees and tents, as you can see, that's a tent right there. Not much of a construction. Very easy to take over, so we gotta be careful here in Canada. Like I said, later on I might be building the new parliament. Okay. So, we're eating rabbit again. We're good on water. Still good on water. That is lovely. See, I wish my axe was out there. I'm gonna fucking kill that bird. Oh yeah. Look at that. Absolute beauty. Now I'm gonna actually put that in the fire. And we will have 2 pieces of food to eat. That should be sufficient for the rest of the day. Here we go. Ooh. Nice. Yes! Perfect! Well, the bird cooked really fucking fast. No! Stop dropping the fucking logs. I'm trying to make a straight line right now so it doesn't drop the goddamn logs. Alright, here we go. There's a lot of repetitive action. I'm not doing much in this game. So I'm kind of happy I actually got assaulted by cannibals because it gave you an idea of like true Canadian life and made the video more entertaining basically. But there's not much for me to do right now in terms of how equipped I am. In fact, this is most definitely what I must complete first. Because if I can at least secure one shore, then I'll be certain not to be completely defenseless. I'll be able to go in that corner and I'll kind of be protected. So like I said earlier, I did a quick test of this game to make sure everything was okay, and I felt some VR discomfort. I actually got a bit of motion sickness. And I was pretty sure it's the field of view that I'm like, it's been too long that I've gained such a big field of view that it actually affected me. It's gone by now. I've been playing for quite some time and using artificial rotation, artificial locomotion. This is business as usual now, so it probably was exactly what I thought it was. It's just been a while I had done VR with such a strong field of view. This may be, put aside the Pimax, which I, by the way, really disliked. I'm not a fan of the Pimax. Put aside the Pimax, this has to be the largest field of view out of the headsets. Especially the mainstream ones. So my consideration of mainstream ones would be Oculus's headsets. Both the Quest and the Rift S right now are very relevant. The Vive kits, so the Vive Pro and the Vive Cosmos, and the Valve Index. So right now I'm trying to think of the strategic tree to take down. Probably gonna pick this one right here. So they put the goddamn hit zone real low. So I'm just gonna kneel, and there we go. Now it doesn't miss anymore. I'm gonna cut 2 trees because I already got a bunch of logs in my cart. Shouldn't need too much more. Okay, it's coming down. I'm actually gonna stay kneel here. It might be safe. I know that these cannibals, one thing they do right that we don't, is they get really pissed off when us other Canadians take down nature like this. They don't take too kindly to having their trees cut down. This is one of the reasons why they took over our parliament. Totally just fucking raided it. They were really, really pissed off that we were cutting down some of their forest. But what do you want, man? Oh, shit. Not these guys. These guys are fucking trouble. These guys are fucking trouble. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Go away. I'm hoping they go away because it's fucking daytime. I need to work. I need to finish my home. Okay, I'm gonna wait like a few seconds just to make sure. Because usually they do lose interest. They don't stand there, especially not the blue ones. The blue ones, I think, are migrants. They never stay in one spot for too long. Actually, this may be exact. Fucking thank God the axe didn't let go. I thought my axe was out. I thought my axe was deselected again. For some reason, right now. I'm doing it right. I shouldn't jinx it. Should just shut the fuck up and keep doing what I'm doing. Nice to see them gone. Alright. Should I have room for one or two more? I didn't count how many I put in there. Come on. Get the fuck back. Okay, no. I am full load, which is weird. That is a bit weird. No, no. There we go. Fucking grabs one of the logs instead of putting away the... Instead of grabbing the cart. Alright. Ooh, weather. Has it been that long to play that game to the point where I forgot that it had weather? Or is weather a new thing? I don't remember this game actually having weather. No, stop. Stop, game. Now's not the time to fucking drop shit. Trying to listen. Oh, I gotta mention this. Holy shit. I see, this is hard to evaluate a new headset. It's actually really hard to evaluate a new headset. You got a lot of things to think of all at the same time. Audio in this. I thought I wouldn't like these open headphones. These headphones that don't like go over your ears. It turns out I'm a fan. I like this. I actually really, really like this. And also, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to quality of a headset. These headphones are actually really good. So, surprise, surprise. I was like, why the fuck would one want the headphones not touching their ears? Well, it's a comfort thing. It actually is more comfortable like this because there's less stuff over your head, right? We already have the VR headset over our head, so it's nice to have a break. It's actually nice to have one thing less on our head. It just feels more open, and at the same time the sound is really adequate. I didn't put it too loud because I'm recording a video and I like to do commentary, and when the game audio is too loud it actually gets difficult to hear yourself think. So I had to make sure that that would be okay. So right now I'm going to do something a little bit crazy. I will not light my fire. This is a bit dangerous. Oh, you fucking log. This is a bit dangerous when it comes to defending myself, because then I won't be able to see them coming unless there's the ones with the fire that come. I will not see the cannibals. Right. But at the same time, I will attract them less. Fire scares them and attracts them at the same time. It makes them come check you out, but then it makes them scared to directly approach your camp. So I'm losing that benefit of them not approaching camp, but at the same time, I'm gaining that fact that they won't be that interested in me right off the bat. Okay, they won't get that initial interesting factor. So, here we go. We're almost done on the other side, so if I have big problems, I can actually go ahead. Yeah, you fucking log. I can actually go ahead and go on the other side. Okay, immediately start taking advantage of this place. There we go. We have our wall. So, wall built. Step 1 accomplished. Step 2, I believe this is how I open this. Basic fire. Fire pit. Let's put a fire pit here. This. Right, now. I just need 2 more stones, which I have here. There we go. That was perfect timing. Holy shit. My guy was in trouble there. My guy was in fucking trouble. But holy shit, I made it. I fucking made it. Now, I'm gonna go to that little shit shelter. I'm gonna save this fucking game, and I'm gonna sleep. Perfect. The only problem is I'm sleeping in a little late right now. But fuck it. It doesn't matter. No, not save. Cancel. That's not what I wanted to do. Rest. There we go. This is probably the least Canadian aspect of this software. Is the crafting, when you start putting stuff together, isn't very good. Even for desktop, this would actually get me kind of worked up. It's kind of annoying, actually. So, there we go. Gonna grab some energy. There's some booze. Oh shit, this actually a lot of booze. Restores health. So, meds are, fuck yeah, that's the shit. That's what I would have needed back there. Okay, well, let's go on an expedition to drink some water right now. It's just, I can't rely on soda constantly. It's funny, it sounds like there's a storm in the game because of these open headphones, but it's actually a snowplow outside, shoveling snow. Hello, 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 I would like to drink, please, let me drink. The prompt doesn't come up reliably. I sort of have to face the pond and hit the grip, and then it gives me the prompt. Please be careful with that, because when I come here, I like to work fast. And not get spotted. Woo! Oh shit, that was awesome. That was fucking awesome. Okay, well, I am kind of screwed, so I know what I'll do here. I think I understand what's going on. The door segment. Whoa, there's a rabbit that just fell from the sky. And yeah, I see you. I know what you just did because I'm in VR and that kind of shit cannot escape my attention. Yeah. I can assure you, folks, that, where's my camera? I think it's there. Rabbits do not fall from the sky in Canada. It has never, to my knowledge, rained rabbits. Let's rebuild this motherfucker. Here's our rabbit. You, too, come in here immediately. You, run straight here. That's right. No, not in circles. You, Here. Go. Go. Go over to the trap. Here, let me see if I can herd them towards the trap. That'd be fucking funny. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, that almost fucking worked. Oh, no way! That actually worked! That's cool. There we go. I got some food to eat. Oh man, I wish my axe was out right now. I wish the fucking game didn't keep putting it away for no reason. But I'm gonna end this part soon, and I want to go ahead and revisit the Canadian Parliament, see what the status is there, do a bit of recon, see what's going on with that, because I want to make sure if I'm gonna have to rebuild the Parliament of Canada, I kind of need to know, I kind of need a heads up. So let's grab this. Hello, lizard. How's your afternoon going? Can I grab with... I have to grab with this hand. I'm trying not to use the goddamn grip on my right hand, because I want to keep the fucking axe out. So here we go. I have a view of the Canadian Parliament. So whatever happens here isn't a big deal for me. I can go ahead and... Oh shit. These guys are actual trouble. So it turns out that not only are there cannibals taking over Parliament, but there's those blue fuckers who are a really, really dangerous faction of cannibals, and usually they're these guys are actually migrants. They actually run through places. They do not live anywhere. So I'm surprised to see that the takeover of the Canadian Parliament has gone so horribly. Oh, and by the way, if anyone wonders, this is Ottawa right now. I am in Ottawa. This is basically the entire city of Ottawa. There's a few extra tents outside of this, but this is the Parliament. So this is basically where our country is run, or was run, because right now they've had to go and make temporary tents further away in the woods to govern the country, because these guys are in charge of the current Parliament now. So I don't know. Nobody knows where Justin Trudeau is right now. There is a big suspicion that he was either infected by cannibals and has become one of them, or has been eaten by cannibals. We're not sure which. So I'm going to start stealing from them right now. Let's see what happens. Can I break these? I want to break their shit. I mean, I'm just going to troll them a little bit. Now that they left, let's just smash their shit. I do believe I've been here before. I visited this place, not realizing that this was the software's representation of Parliament. The difference is Ottawa looks really different when there's snow, so I have seen it in real life, and this summer I have not. So, I mean, I guess I have now thanks to this software. But if there was a winter, I would probably easier recognize it, because that's when I saw the... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I haven't seen this guy. There are a few things I haven't seen, actually. I can take the tennis ball. That's fucking sick. Can I throw it? Oh, yeah, I can actually throw it. Nice. And the throwing mechanics is pretty interesting. Okay, so I have to hit the trigger when I want it to go, or not. Yeah, there you go. Like that. That's interesting. Okay, so there's nobody home right now. I have seen some of the people in the tents, some of the bodies. Oh, shit. I'm not here. Absolutely not here. I'm just raiding your shit. So there they are. I'm not sure they're reacting to me, or if they're just being their own thing right now. But there's quite a few around. I'm surprised I got away with that, with like going in there. Nice! Berries! Fucking vegetarian diet in the Canadian simulator actually does pretty good. So I can keep an eye on them. I think the sun's going down, so I'm not too sure I'll want to be doing this for too long. But those are definitely not our government officials right there. You guys... Yeah, that's what I think of your shit. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to break shit. You happy about that? Huh? Huh? You happy about that? Wanna come fucking break my shit in the middle of the night? Huh? Wanna come and knock on my fucking door? Huh? Fucking cannibals. So one thing maybe I could consider doing is simply taking back Parliament. I mean, don't gotta rebuild it if you take it back. So I would come here and just build shit. Right here. Straight up, right where they live. Of course the axe goes away. Because of course. Yeah, there you go. That's the shit. Mostly right now, and this was really actually hard to do, is evaluating the valve index. Why was it hard to do? Oh, because I get worked up in the game and then I forget that I'm actually supposed to pay extra attention to some aspects of the field of view, the display detail, the motion controls. I forget about that. It's always a good sign when that happens. That means that the headset is doing what it's supposed to. I mean, it means that it's working as intended. Because that's what VR is supposed to do with you. The kit you're using is good. You will kind of almost end up forgetting you're even playing a game. It's just going to feel like you're doing something to occupy your time. I'm not saying it'll feel like you're in another reality completely. Want it or not, it remains a video game, and there's some quirky things about a video game that make you realize that it's not real. But at the same time, you'll forget the VR kit. You'll forget your computer. You'll forget all that shit. You'll just, oh, I gotta go get some wood. Oh, there's cannibals. I have to fight. Oh, you know, it becomes basically, in the heat of the moment, whatever you're doing is what you're doing. So this is why it's really hard to keep a train of thought with some new hardware, because I also gotta think, oh, right, I am wearing this new headset. I am using these new controllers with these new base stations, and I must think of what my opinion is of all this. And so far, from what I've experienced, slightly lesser image detail than the Cosmos, but nothing to... no deal breakers here at all. We're talking a 5% difference, and I knew it ahead of time. I expected this. It's because we're also getting a near fucking 20% field of view boost. Maybe more. This feels like 115, 125. Somewhere around. This is really, really good, actually. This is a very strong field of view. The only edges I am able to perceive are the ones on the outside. When it comes to the vertical field of view, I cannot see the top edge, and I can barely see the bottom edge. This is a real field of view, and like I said earlier, this might actually be more than the Oculus Rift. These controllers, the Forest has its own issues right now. I think the Forest has issues because I don't think all this dropping shit, me putting the axe away, I don't think it has anything to do with these guys. These controllers track fucking well. Compared to the fucking god-awful, shit-turd fucking Vive wands that I hated so much. God, I hated the Vive wands. This doesn't get old, by the way. Giving the middle finger does not get old. Compared to the old Vive wands, this is day and night. And we're using a similar tracking technology here. I mean, I know they're new base stations, but it's still the same concept. The lighthouses. I thought that was the flaw with those controllers when it came to tracking, but no, because these things track perfectly. And when I stay steady, I do not see any uncommanded movement. These track like my hands. This is exactly as good as Oculus Touch. And I'm not talking Oculus Touch on the Rift S or the Quest. I'm talking the original Touch with the external trackers, which is, in my opinion, the most solid motion controller tracking technology to date. This is in that league. It's a league that I haven't seen anything else reach yet. So very, very, very impressed with these things. I thought I'd have objections. The fact that they don't have grip buttons and that they decided to go with sensitivity like this instead. Not too crazy of, but it's not been that much of a problem. When I want to press the grip button, I feel it in the controller thanks to the haptic feedback, and I kind of feel like I actually did press the grip button. It's impressive. I didn't think I'd like it this much, or I didn't think I'd find it this easy to use either. So that's for my thoughts. Also, by the way, I don't know if it's SteamVR's asynchronous time warp, anything to do with this headset, or anything to do with updates on the game. This is hard for me to really pinpoint, but the performance has been magnificent, except for some hitches here and there when the game loads a bit of something that's going to happen or loads around a corner. When it's running steady as fuck. This is the smoothest experience I have had in the forest, which goes to surprise me. Actually, my earlier test. So I'm right now, like, my theory is that because I actually did that first test with the forest after I hadn't slept in a really long time. I think that might have actually affected me, in addition to the fact that I hadn't used such a large field of view in a long time. But the game was running just as smooth the first time I tried it as now. So it's definitely not a frame rate or performance issue that I had when I had slight motion sickness. I mean, it was slight. In fact, I know better. When I start feeling motion sickness, I stop. It's extremely rare that I do. When I do, I stop. Don't fucking push that shit, because then you go into sim sickness and it feels like you have a hangover for a day. I do not recommend going that far. If you're feeling discomfort with your VR, stop, come back later. That's exactly what I did. I actually stopped. I went to sleep for a bit. I woke up. I ate a little bit, and then I got into this to finish what it started, and I have absolutely no discomfort, and surprised I even did, because when it comes to performance, this thing is running beautifully. So yeah, I'm actually surprised it even happened in the first place. Like I said, I really do think that it's a combination of fatigue earlier that I had, and the fact that I had in so long not used such a large field of view with free locomotion like this. But right now, I'm back to my bulletproof self right now. I could do anything. I just fucking hold the rotate key for half an hour while talking to you people, and I wouldn't really feel anything. So I have no idea what happened there. I can only theorize, right? My only fear is that these controllers look really, really fragile. They look like little prima donnas. There's a bracket on the outside, which I suspect is how they are tracked. It's this part here. And this bracket looks fragile as shit. I do not want to brush a wall with these controllers. I do not want to as much as drop them. They do not look solid at all. So that's probably a big downside given the price they cost, and packing all these capabilities into these controllers is a cool thing, but at the same time brought a downside, which is these are visibly fragile, and I'll have to be very careful with this kit. And what's a little dangerous is you can get carried away in a kit that's this good. Like, way carried away to the point where you will accidentally fucking punch a wall. You punch a wall with this, it's over. The tracking bracket comes off and the controller's dead. So that's it, folks. You've been watching Stereo 3D Productions and this virtual reality Let's Play of Canada. And thanks for watching. I shall, where's my camera? See you next time.